Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true. Oh, good morning, guys. We are in Brevard County this morning, out in the city of Titusville. And I know it looks like we're about to hang out with some animals, but we're not, unfortunately. That's on Friday. I've got that scheduled on Friday. But I do have a full vehicle of people today. Don't worry, like actual people. So we're going to introduce everybody slowly, but first, the reason we're at SPCA of Brevard County is because for years they used to host an amazing car show in order to benefit. And over the years, they've kind of partnershiped with Sunrise Rotary of Titusville, and now we have the Wheels on Motion. And for the past couple of years, I've been able to come out and be a chief judge out there. So let's go around Robin here a little bit. Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm great.
Good. Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome to Results One. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Patty. She is the chairwoman of this year's car show and a member of the Rotary, correct?
Right. Yeah.
So first, wait, we got to clear this up.
Okay.
We got to get this out there. We are on baby watch
Right.
for Patty.
Yeah.
Your son, right?
My son is getting ready to have a baby.
Any moment.
Minute.
Any moment. Water's already broken.
Water's broke. We're good. We're ready
Okay,
to go.
so the phone call could come.
So we have to have breaking news.
Right here. We'd be the first one to report it all right here. So we've got Patty, and then we've got the peas all over this car right now. And then I've got Pat Squared hanging out in the back seat this morning. So I've got Pat Fisher. Sir, welcome.
Thank you.
With Pat Fisher Nissan, right?
That's it.
And you are a huge supporter of this organization, one of the, if not the biggest sponsor of the event. So thank you for being with us today.
Sure. Big SPCA supporter through
Good.
Rotary Club.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. And then the man, Pat Hobbs back there, the almost founder, right?
This is Pat Fox.
Pat Fox, excuse me, the founder of the car show, but a current member of the SPCA. So welcome. Thank you guys for joining me today. I've never had so many people in the vehicle.
Named Patty. And
Pat. My brain's like, try to remember his name, and then I see everyone's first name and everyone's last name. It's like ding in my head. I'm like, oh, what's going on? So you guys, this Saturday, we're going to have an amazing time, but I want to know a little bit about you guys first. So, ma'am, introduce yourself a little bit, how you got involved in this, and why are you here?
Well, I retired, and I retired from Orange County.
Okay.
And said, okay, I'm not ready to retire.
Right.
So I went and started volunteering. I started with Titusville Sunrise Rotary, and they do a lot of service They do a lot of service work in the Titusville area in northern Brevard.
Okay.
And car shows seem to be, they're fun. They're fun. They're just a lot of fun, and we really enjoy doing them. And this year's car show is benefiting the SPCA and the Children's Hunger Project.
So two different foundations
Two
this
different
year.
Foundations. We're splitting the money, and so kids and dogs. How can you go wrong?
You can't, especially when you're out this close to the beach.
I know,
This,
right?
I'm going to plug it this weekend. The weather is going to be amazing. So, Mr. Fox in the back, sir, talk to me a little bit how this all started with you guys many years ago.
Yeah, about 12 or 13 years ago, one of our supporters, Linda Aldridge, who's a big car show person, has been for years, and brought the idea to us, and we're like, we don't know anything about car shows. She did.
Okay.
And she started it, and we worked with her, learned a lot, and she's been with us. She was with us through all 11 of the shows that we put on. So the Rotary stepped in when it just got to be too much for me.
Okay.
I was pretty much doing it on my own, and it just got to be too much. Rotary offered to step in and take on some of the biggest part of the work is going out and getting sponsors and trying to get people to support. The Rotary is great at that.
Did you find when you first started this, what year did you guys start?
It was like 2010 or 11.
Okay.
In that era, and we started at one of the car dealerships out in Cocoa on 520. I can't remember the name. We had a small show, 50 cars, and that's how it started. Then we moved over to Titusville, Searstown Mall for a couple of years, and it kept growing. really started growing when we got out to Fox Lake Farms.
Well, it's gorgeous out at Fox Lake. You guys, you talk about sponsors and stuff like that. Over the years, off the top of your head, do you have an idea how much money has been raised in support?
We were averaging $4,000 to $6,000 a year income.
Okay.
One or 2 years, we got Petco to sponsor us one year for $5,000. We made like $10,000 that year. But
Wow.
It's hard to get the pet companies to sponsor things like that.
Really? You would think
Yeah,
they'd want to get involved.
Yeah, but they're more direct with animals. Stuff,
Gotcha.
adoptions and that type of thing.
Well, that's why you've got good guys like Mr. Pat Fisher right next to you here.
Yes.
So, Pat, how'd you get involved in this? Because, you know, I do a lot of these style events all across. I deal with a lot of advocacy, whether it's trying to raise money at a gala or there's always got to be a catch. And with events like this, it's most of the time a lot of work goes into it. And you've got to want to sponsor the cause. How'd you get involved in something like this?
So a couple philosophies. You know, first off, with all my customers, it's never say no. So no matter if it's, you know, a doll weaving competition, you know, we're going to sponsor it at some level, right? So, you know, but our primary giving goes to teens specifically and law enforcement. So
Okay.
we're real big in law enforcement. I just went through our round of all the officers of the year, the deputy of the year, the satellite Titusville. I provide them a AR-15 rifle.
Nice.
That has their name put on it, their badge number, and so we just went through that. But when Joe contacted me with the Rotary Club, a couple things. My dad was in Rotary for his whole career, and you know, he asked me to sponsor cars. And I gotta tell you, it's probably 50% Joe's just such a nice guy, right? So, you know,
Joe's pretty persistent.
Great guy.
Joe won't go away.
If you don't answer, so for those that don't, Joe is the man that refuses to go on camera.
Yeah.
But if you don't answer his text, he'll get you on Facebook and then he'll call you, and it's all equally polite, right? And then he's making sure.
I did respond.
Good.
So, you know, in cars, you know, so in the beginning when we got there, the judging process that we go through was new to me. I hadn't done an older car,
Right.
you know, program. So, you know, so I brought some of my appraising and processes we do at Pat Fisher Nissan on every car, every day, and some of that analysis and some of the analytics lined up with how you judge a car show. Not everything, of course. A car show's a different animal, but we dropped in some of my processes, and that's how we judge today.
It's pretty cool because the first time I was judging, I was like, "Whoa, you guys, y'all are taking this serious." I'm like, they're like, "Well, we've got to look here, and these two are similar," and I'm just like, "That's a pretty car." And they're like, "No, this is a point system," and I was like, "This is for real," because you go out there, people take pride in this stuff, and the first time I was involved, I had no idea what I was walking into. Huge. Talk to me a little bit about the first time you were involved in planning.
4 years ago, we took over we didn't take it over. Well, we guess we did take it over. We
took over the lead process, right?
The lead, but Pat's always been there to help us throughout the whole process.
Well, he's still here hanging out.
We're not letting him go, and Joe won't let him go.
Right.
Anyway, so Pat has helped us out, and I guess we've almost doubled the money that you raised, Pat.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Because we don't give up. We have Joe. We
We
have Joe. he doesn't give up and he doesn't go away. And actually, we have a lot of really good sponsors that help us out each.
Well, you guys' Rotary team too is pretty amazing.
We have a great president. She's Kayla Manning, and she's been really good and very, very supportive of everything we do. And it's just really a good group of people. And we have fun. We have fun. The day of the event, we have fun, and that's what it's all about. And you can pretty much feel it when you go.
Oh, it's a great time. Last year, it's always been a great day. This year, I've told myself no matter what, I will put as much sunscreen on as possible. So you guys have food trucks that come out.
Food trucks.
A great trophy. So this is an award-giving an event.
Exactly.
So you're encouraging people to come out and get involved.
We rented the whole park.
Okay.
We've opened it up to the public.
And for those
It's
that don't
free.
know where we're going, we're not just driving around. We are about 8 minutes away, and we'll get there. Fox Lake Park. I want to show you guys how beautiful this place is.
It's really nice.
To have a car show like we were just talking about. We've had them in parking lots. I'm sure Pat's, I'll tell both of you guys, you both have seen them in parking lots and stuff, right? Hot as heck outside. This place where we're headed to, pretty gorgeous.
It's great. And we park, the guys or the women, everyone park underneath the trees out there, and it's cool, and there's a breeze coming off the lake. It's absolutely gorgeous.
How much money did we raise last year?
Last year we raised probably, I'd say, $15,000. And this year we'll probably raise more. We'll probably raise about 19. But there's expenses that come with that.
Of course,
too.
right.
But about 19,000. So we're doing pretty good.
So those who want to come out and get involved and show their vehicle, how do they do that?
You can register the day of the event. It's $25.
Okay.
What we'll do, we park the cars that are going to be showed in a certain area, and they're going to be all together, so the judges don't have to go all over the place.
Right.
And it's $25 the day of the event. And if you have any questions, you can call me at 321-223-5757.
Whoa, she's just giving the digits
That's
out,
right,
guys.
223-5757.
Watch out.
Better call Patty.
Right.
Anyway, it's just a great day.
No,
out
it is
there.
really
We open
great.
the park. The kids can come play in the park. Don't think the park is closed.
No, it's
free.
still
It's
open. Right.
The boaters can still come put their boats in the water, but we have the whole park is ours.
Look at that. We've got a nice little
There's our
flyer
sign.
right there. Look at that. So, Mr. Fox, talk to me a little bit about how these funds assist you guys.
Well, we don't get any state funding or federal funding. It's all, we have to raise the money.
Okay.
We raise money through, obviously, people who donate, some adoptions, but adoptions are,
It's almost like an equalizer kind of thing. There's no really money made, but it's more money lost for you guys.
Yeah, it is a loss. It's always adopting animals is always a loss.
Oh, it's a gain, right?
But,
It's a gain in your heart.
Yeah, it is.
Yes.
But we get a lot of donors, obviously. We've got 2 thrift stores that make money for us
Okay.
every month, and that helps. But we used to have a clinic, and after COVID, we ended up having to sell the clinic. We just couldn't make it.
How can people get involved outside of Wheels in Motion with the SPCA here in Brevard? Okay.
We have a volunteer program where you can go online at SPCA Brevard and find out about volunteering, and we have a lot of folks that volunteer.
Do you guys talk to me a little bit? I do not know much about your location here. I do a lot of work with government-funded Orange County Animal Services, and I've done stuff with like Pet Alliance in more in the metro area. I'd love to know, how can people get involved in helping you guys? Where can they make the donations? Do you guys have a website?
Yes.
Are you guys an active adoption center right here?
Yeah, we adopt out over 2,000 animals a year.
Currently, are you guys fully housed? And
We stay pretty full, and you get into kitten season, and
it is currently kitten season.
We get tons and tons of fosters. So we've got a lot of people that are fostering kittens in particular. But we have people that come in and foster dogs, puppies.
Nice.
So there are numerous ways.
I think Fisher Nissan needs a dog mascot, right? He's like, yes. No, I get it. That puts a lot of work into it. No,
Put him on the spot.
I've got a question for you, Pat. It's like, a lot of businesses say they want to get involved. Say, and I'm not putting any business on the spot here, but at the same time, you're not you're an incredibly large dealership that is busy. You guys have a big staff. Let's talk operations, and yet you have time to come out and still be involved in Brevard County. How can local businesses get involved? How do you guys make that happen?
Sure. Well, it's one to where the support comes Sometimes it's a financial donation. Sometimes it would be, picking up a pet. But, we donate our time on this Saturday coming up, obviously. Right. We'll have vehicles there also. There's one of my clients has a 1990 300ZX. Oh. I'm the only one that works on it. He has it trucked in for my staff to work on a body. I have a body shop and service department, so we do that. But
probably been a customer of yours for a minute, right?
Right. He said, hey, look, put it on your showroom floor when you're done with the service, and I'll pick it up in 3-4 months. Yeah, that was 3 years ago.
It's still there.
It's still there.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Well, I don't know for you,
right?
but
it's beautiful.
It's a beautiful car. It's a when it comes to Nissan, that's a classic ride kind of thing.
So we're taking it out. He's actually going to come down here for the event. But on the dogs now, I have 2 Labrador Retrievers that are
love dogs.
Pretty big. So yeah, so I'm not looking for a
no, of course not. Of course not. But when it comes to you guys getting involved as a company, I'm sure it boosts morale, right? Them knowing that, hey, it's more than just I work here and go here, but like I'm a huge dog lover. I am an avid advocate outside of just doing traffic safety. Some people are like, man, see what keeps you going. And I'm like, well, outside of just preaching traffic safety all the time on either this segment here doing live streams, I get to do stuff like this. And whether it's giving you guys a voice, which happens to be raising money with cars for animals. Like, are you kidding me? And this year we're benefiting children.
That's right.
So that is a huge benefit. I'm just thinking, like, in the big grand scheme of things, I'd love, if I wasn't doing this and I happen to work at a dealership, which surprisingly, I know some of your staff because you've hired some former deputies that are on your sales team. So it's like, I'd want to work at a place like that to where they're giving back. So it's got to be a good time.
It is. And actually, when we give away the rifles, this is fun too. One of the things that I always ask to have is the chief and the recipient officer of the year to come back to the store for pictures. So this Monday at 2 p.m., the satellite police chief and officer of the year, Amy Ibarra.
All right.
And really, she exceeded herself on a very difficult crime that was in Satellite Beach, and it was really above and beyond.
That's amazing.
She won it. She didn't just win it this year. She won it 2 years ago, and so I'm really looking forward to.
Good for her.
Yeah, to seeing
That's
her.
awesome.
And doing that. So.
Well, guys, it is gorgeous outside.
It's beautiful.
It is. I don't want to go back home, so I think we're just gonna stay out here. But no, like, I live out in Seminole County, and I want to live in Brevard so bad. So many people are like, Steve, move out to Brevard County. And I'm like, I'd love to live, but the station would be like an hour and a half.
I did it for 20 years.
I did it for 18.
Oh, all the way in?
All the way in.
Oh, man. Well, we are showing up here at Fox Lake Park, and there's a reason, because there's a lake here, and it is gorgeous. Guys, this Saturday, Patty, what time does this start at?
It starts at 10, but if you want to get there a little bit early, you can. We'll be there early. When the park opens at sunrise to sunset, but it's from 10 to 2.
Okay.
And like I said, there'll be food trucks out there, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Music.
Music. We'll have a DJ. This entire area will be stacked with cars. And when I'm telling you that weather's going to be great, Chief Meteorologist Candace Campos pinpointing a beautiful, gorgeous weekend with the New 6 weather team. There's the flyer. All the sponsors that are actively sponsoring the event listed right there on your screen right now. We have so many, just the community coming out here at Fox Lake Park. Thank you, Kathleen, for putting that up on the screen for us. But look at this view out here, guys. Look at this. Whose office gets to do this? All right. There's even a lady out here. Look at, she's got skills. She's roller skating backwards out there. She's got moves. She's jamming out right there, way off into the distance. You can see that right there on the camera.
I might see my wife out here. Right
We got Mr. Fox's wife out here just riding around. But guys, this is where this will take place. It's super easy. If you've never been out here, you can drop it in your GPS. Fox Lake Park, Saturday morning, great weather day to come on out to do something. I'll be coming out here, spending the entire day. Results 1 will be out here. with amazing volunteers. We'll have the SPCA, one of their vehicles, showing off. We should bring some dogs out here to get
That's
adopted.
what I'm thinking. Well, you know,
I'm
a lot
just
of people
saying,
do. That's what I
to get
thought,
them
too.
adopted and just to show them off and walk them around. See, this is what happens, Pat.
I
I'm going to
know.
say,
Yeah.
Pats, when you bring Steve out to
Well,
Brevard County, I
Steve-
make a lot of noise. So I think that'd be a great idea to bring them out
Right.
and get them adopted. But if you guys want to bring your vehicles out here, $25 day of registration. So you get out here like 9 o'clock, a little early, get your vehicle registered, find a good spot.
Under the trees.
Under the tree. Get those spots early because this place gets packed. And then we'll have food trucks. Event kicks off. We'll have music. Who's the great radio station or the DJ?
Actually,
that you have
it's
out
going to
here?
be the.
Someone
we're going to
different?
have a band this year. Is Cockerhams? They were really good last year, and
Okay.
they're going to be doing it this year.
So we're gonna have a band,
out here, but they have a good sound system.
They're out here already mowing for you guys.
I know
So
they're fixing
ready.
this up, but they
This-
already told me I've
this
been out here.
place, all right here, will be stacked. I'll be staged right up here in the front. So many events going on, but mark this one down for your Saturday to come out here to Fox Lake Park. And then Sunday, I'm going to plug it now anyway. I need you guys in Sanford for the food truck fiesta.
Ooh.
40 plus food trucks.
Oh
out
my
there on
gosh!
Sunday.
Well, we're only going to have like about 6.
Well, I'm judging that, and I have to eat 40
oh my
different
gosh.
food trucks.
No, you do not.
Yes, I do.
This is
Pat's like, I'm coming with you. Let's do it. Let's do
You
this
should
kind of
divide
thing.
and conquer.
Right. So this
Right.
pavilion right here,
that's where we're going to have some vendors.
vendors and stages and all that stuff.
We'll be making the hot dogs that go to each participant. They're paid $25.
Oh, so you do get some food.
You
with
get
it?
some food with if you enter the car show. We'll also be selling hot
Oh,
dogs too.
listen, if you want a hot dog,
Yeah.
you got some money.
Right,
We're gonna give you a hot dog.
right. Anyway, it's $25 to enter the show to have your car, judged.
Showed off and,
Showed.
and let me stare at it and let us stare at it and
Right.
judge you for
And-
the day.
And then you come in and you're good. You get your hot dogs. You can go and get your
Awesome.
food truck if you want.
It'll be a great
It'll
day.
Be fun.
It's going to be beautiful outside. Remember, funds raised will benefit the SPCA of Brevard and the
Children's Hunger Project.
and the Children's Hunger Project. We want to thank Pats, the 3 Ps for joining us. Pat from Fisher Nissan here, the big sponsor that has always been a huge supporter of this
Always.
event. And of course, the Rotary, and of course, Pat Fox from SPCA. Thank you for being here with us, sir. And of course, building really the foundation for this event. And then continue to support it, because that's what it's about, supporting this. So come out here Saturday. Results 1 will be here. It's going to look much better than it does right now. It's got pollen all over it.
So it's okay.
I'm going to submit it, though. I'm going to put it in the
I
thing
would
and
too.
see what happens.
I have a duster.
We'll see what if I can get some points for this thing. So we'll see you guys. Have a great day. Now live in Titusville. We'll see you guys later. Thank you, guys.